Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm filming this at, I think it's like almost 8:30 p.m. and it's pouring rain outside. Today and tomorrow we're supposed to get a lot of wind and rain up here in Maine, and it's the perfect time to craft. And I was busy all day and I wasn't able until 8 o'clock to get into my craft room. As you can see, as you can hear, my nose is still stuffy, so this time it's not allergies. I'm actually having a cold, I think. my daughter has the sniffles too, so yay, we always have everything together. So anyway, I thought I would turn the camera on while I'm crafting. So I've just been printing a few things. Where's my paper? Let me get my stuff. Over the weekend I did some more coffee dyeing because my husband on Saturday he didn't finish his coffee, or he forgot to put it away, so I stole his cold coffee and I dyed some papers. And this is the paper that I showed in one of my previous hauls that I got at Goodwill, and it actually looks really cool when it's coffee dyed. So it looks old. I dyed a few of those, and I can just use them in a journal like this because they're pretty wide. I did those. I did a bunch of regular copy paper. I did a ton of big index cards, and I'm working on those today. And one thing I did, pink paper. That was the first time I actually bought beets in a can, like diced or sliced beets in a can. It was like 90 cents at Walmart, and I opened it and I just poured the water, or whatever you call it, juice, into an aluminum foil thingy, like the ones you use to roast a turkey or chicken in. And I just dipped the papers in, and I got this nice pink. You probably can hear my cat meow in the background. He's trying to get in. I've seen other people dye papers with beets, but I think they boiled the beets, but I just used the juice from the can. So less work, and I think they turned out really nicely. And I actually want to, oh, there's a little bit of coffee on there. I actually want to do a pink Christmas journal, and I figured, hey, I can use pink paper. So yeah, that's what I have been filling my kitchen counters with. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. And then on my dyed copy paper, I'm printing a few junk journal pages for my kit that I purchased on Etsy, and actually it looks really nice, I think. So I'm gonna print a few more, but I just want to show you that they're actually really nice. So I'm gonna cut the border off, and it's a nice size journal. All right, what's next? Yeah, so I showed in my other video that I've been working on. Oh, that's okay. I forgot. I was gonna coffee dye some lined paper, but I forgot because on some of my tags I actually put lined papers on the back. When they're like really flimsy, I just want to have another layer, and I figured, hey, lines can help people to write, so that's what I need to do next time my husband forgets to put away his coffee. I'll dye my lined paper. Okay, so what I want to do today, Gail Agostinelli showed those, I can't remember where she got the idea from, but she showed some index cards that the other crafter, I think she stitched on or glued on either scrapbook paper or fabric. And because I have a lot of scraps for my Tim Holtz paper, or I have like this Tim Holtz paper pad that I never ever use, I figured, hey, I can make a few journaling cards for my Tim Holtz journals. And then I am going to put those once they're done, I'm going to put those in my Etsy store. I finally opened my Etsy store, but I only have one item because you have to upload something or add something when you want to open your store. So I did this last night. It's just a digital file, but once I have all of my digital files online, I'll make a video and show them and share my Etsy store. Okay, I need glue. So I've always used this one, but I want to give this one a try. So I bought this one. I had when Joann's had 50% off of all their stuff on the day before Thanksgiving. So I'll figure I'd give this a try. And this one is the one that is multi-purpose, and it says it's good for fabric and paper. So I could also put some fabric strips on here, which I might try because I have some I'm only going to put it on one side because I have some Tim Holtz fabric. Let's see if I can actually find it somewhere. Yeah, I have, oh my gosh, I have so much fabric and I don't know where it is. It's somewhere stuck in my, like on my desk. I have all the shelves next to my desk are full of fabric because I also like to sew and quilt, but I haven't done any sewing in a while. I only sew on paper lately. Okay, so do I want this on this side or this? Oh man, I was gonna distress this. I forgot. Oop. Yep. So like I said, we're supposed to get lots of wind and rain. And I am just waiting to see if we lose power, because for some reason we lose power a lot. It wasn't like we've lived in our house for 4.5 years now, and in the beginning it wasn't too bad, but lately I feel like we lose power a lot more. Like last week it went out 5 times in 3 days, but most of the time it just comes, like it goes off and then on and on, off and on, and then comes back. But for Easter this year we lost power because we had a big snowstorm, and we lost power for almost a week. So yeah, we live in a rural area, but I mean it's still a town. We live not far from the village, so we have a generator, but it's a pain to pull this thing out, hook it up, and then start it, especially if you lose power only for like half a day or a few hours. But we are actually in the process of getting a generator that's like built into the house and automatically comes on when we lose power and runs, like you can run everything on it. So, because with the generator we currently have, we only ran the fridge, so we, like, our food wouldn't get spoiled, and we ran the TV so we could watch movies, because with COVID you couldn't go anywhere. And we've charged our phones as well. And last time we lost the power, there was like 3 years ago. It was during a big windstorm, and we also had no power for like 5 days. But at least you could go like to stores. A lot of people would go to the Borders bookstore. No, Books A Million, and sit there and charge their phones. But now you're not allowed to go anywhere. So yeah, it helps to have electricity. So anyway, I'm curious if we're going to lose power tomorrow, because I work from home. And in the staff meeting today, my boss said our staff meeting was only 4 minutes long, because all he wanted to say was, let me know if you lose power. I think if we lose power, I'm going to go to my husband's work, because he works in the city. And his office usually always has electricity. So I might work from his office, because I have a lot of work, so I cannot really not work. Okay, so I shall use this. And this one. Okay. Whoops. Oh, dropping my stuff on the ground. Alrighty. Or do I want to do some more tags? I might do some more tags. But I love these guys. Do I want white pearl? Oh. I have an idea. I might just put this one on here on this side and one on this side. Yep, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, tomorrow is December 1st, so I can finally start my December daily and print my photos because I have my awesome photo printer. Oops. Ah, phew, that's exactly the size of this card. Wow. I cut it just right. You can see a little bit of card peeking through. Alrighty. Oh, I went, before I picked up my daughter from daycare today. She had a doctor's appointment this evening. And I was a little early, so I stopped at Goodwill because last time I went, I saw something and I was like, why didn't I buy it? Because I could really use it. So I went back and I found it and it was still there. It was only $4 and I'll show you what it is in just a moment. Okay, let's see if I can. I have to adjust the camera. Sorry, you can see my mess here. Let's see if I can actually push my chair away. Actually fit it in here. It's just one of those newspaper holders that you put on the floor. And the reason I bought it was I have so much, like when I craft, I get all my scrapbook paper out or the pads and everything. But because my table is not big and it's always full, I just throw them all on the floor. So I have like a stack of all the paper on the floor next to me. And I figured, why not put it in this one? So this is on the ground, on the floor next to my chair. And I'm just putting in all my papers and paper pads in here. And I can move it out of the way. And they're not just laying around on the floor. And I was so excited when let me zoom in. I was so happy when I saw that it was still there for $4. That's like nothing. Okay. And then I saw one more thing. What did I do with it? Really? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm gonna put this one on Etsy. It's a card magic card set, whatever. You can do card tricks with it. And it's made in the States. It's from 1959. And it has all cards in it. Oops. Applause. Thank you. And it has all kinds of cards for different card tricks. So it actually has it explains all the card tricks. I thought that was really, really neat. So if someone wants to buy it just to use it in their junk journal, or they can buy it to actually do card tricks, I thought that was really sweet. I got it for 50 cents. All right, back to my crafties. Yeah, I have so many card games now, or like playing cards. I gotta start using them. Okay, so get this one, and this one, and I'm probably gonna stitch around them as well. Now, I was gonna put one maybe on the bottom, like that. Yep. All right, I have so many things I want to do, so I got to my craft room. I'm like, what am I gonna do first? Because I don't have a lot of time tonight because my days start pretty early. I start my work at 5. I don't have to. I can actually choose my own work hours, but I start at 5 because then I work until 6:30. My husband gets up at 6, and then at 6:30 I get the kid out of bed and get her ready and give her something to eat. And then at 7, my husband leaves at 6:30, and at 7 I leave for daycare, and I take my dog with me. And then once I drop her off at daycare, I'm gonna walk 2 miles in the forest with my dog, and then I get home and go back to work. And then I work like until 3:30 or so, 3 or 3:30. So yeah, and then I do the house stuff. I always prefer to start working early. When I was still commuted, I always had like an hour commute. I have to drive 65 miles one way on the interstate, but I haven't been to the office since March. Yeah, so I would do the same, but I would start like at 6 or 5:30, depending on when I would get there, because it's quiet and I can get a lot done before people start coming to the office or people start emailing me. So yes, and if you're wondering what I do, I am a web designer. And I've been with my company for almost 10 years. February will be 10 years. And I love it. It can be very stressful, but I love it. Okay, I'm just going to distress this a little bit. Make it look even older than it is. I mean, even more. I love tea or coffee dyeing my papers, and I usually dry them outside in the sun, but I mean, it's almost winter now, and it's cold and windy and rainy, so I can't do that outside. So I'm just using up all the counter space in the kitchen, and I can't dry as many. I don't like, I try to dry them in the oven, like bake them, but if I put them on the cookie sheets, they get some weird spots, or they get the lines from the I don't know what the thing is called in the oven. Yeah, so not ideal. So these ones I just laid out overnight on a big towel, and that actually dried pretty fast, so that was good. Also helps when you have dry air in the winter. And once we start our fire in our wood stove, that will help as well. But so far it hasn't been super cold, which is really strange, because usually around this time of year it gets really cold here, but it's been really mild. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Winter is pretty long in Maine, so... Am I still in frame? Yes. Am I still recording? Yes. Okay. I have a purry kitty on the chair behind me. Last time I had my dog here, but now it's the cat. She just wanted to get away from her brother, so the other cat. So I always let her come in here and snuggle. Okay, am I gonna make any more tags? Oh yeah, I was saying I want to make many different things. So what I want to do is the Tim Holtz journals, two Christmas journals. I know it's December almost, so who knows when I will get those done, and if anyone is interested in buying them so close to Christmas, I mean, they can always use them next year. So all right, so let's see if I can cut this. And then I want to make my own Christmas one that I'm working on. I don't know if I'm going to upload the video that I've film for this one before this video or not. And it's based actually on my my fall photo album. So lots of ideas, not enough time as usual. I had the last week off from work, but I only really had time to craft Monday, Tuesday, because our little person was at daycare. And then we were away for the holiday. And then busy on Saturday and Sunday because we had to finish up our firewood. And now I can just like craft in evenings. Okay. See, it didn't really print right. Ah. Oh well, I'll just cut a little bit more off. So, oh man. Okay, that's good. This one. What else is new? Oh yeah, I also want to make a snowman journal. Winter theme / snowman, but I'm waiting for an order that I placed the other day. And it was shipped today, so I hope it'll arrive soon. I also have to get started on my Christmas mail. Usually I like making my Christmas cards, but this year I don't really have time, so I have a whole bunch of nice cards that I bought, and I will just write those. But I always have like a super long list of Christmas, of people I send Christmas cards to, because I'm still the old-fashioned snail mailer. I write letters. I write and swap a ton of postcards. If you follow me on Instagram, it was pretty much like my postcard swapping is pretty much taking over my Instagram. It used to be like crafty, like all craft related, and then I started swapping postcards, and it's just so much fun because especially now, I mean, I always send mail and receive mail, but especially now during the pandemic when you can't really go anywhere, it's so nice to have a full mailbox. And I get like between 1 and 10 postcards every day, and from all over the world, and it's just so much fun. So I collect different kinds of postcards, and wow, this is so crooked. Why? Huh, let's cut that. And yeah, so, but I'm gonna take a break from that now because, like I said, I have to get my Christmas mail done. And this one is not too bad. Get my Christmas, but this is bigger than this one. Ugh. Christmas mail done, and I also still have to send a few packages to different countries. Germany, Russia, and where else am I gonna send stuff? Oh yeah, the West Coast. So, alrighty. Yep, so this was just a teensy weensy little craft video. I figured people like the shorter videos better than the super long videos. I don't know. It depends. Depends on what, I guess what I'm working on. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna do a few more tags and then I'll go back upstairs because it's almost bedtime. And I just wanted to say hi and thanks for watching my videos. Oops, my cat just jumped off the chair. I know it's been a long time since I actually uploaded videos, so I really appreciate that you are still there, you people. And yeah, I'll try to get better with the filming. And yeah, so anyway, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Bye.